When someone is presented with a false dichotomy, that is a fallacious argument because it gives the appearance as if there are two options for a scenario, as if there's only two possibilities for something. For example, if you tell someone that you don't eat beef and then they say, well, that means that you must eat chicken only. False dichotomy because there are other available options. What cult members lack in their reasoning is rationale. They don't know how to exhaust all possibilities and then come to a rational conclusion after exhausting all possible explanations. Instead, they limit the options to make their belief seem more reasonable. They either doing this on purpose or ignorantly. They would do this on purpose to trick people. They would do this ignorantly because they're just not skilled in critical thinking. They're not aware of these logical fallacies that people make all the time. So it's no wonder that these members are still being tricked by their cult leader into paying 20% of their income, and on top of that, giving $1,000 for lawyer fees. In the video, The Fall of the Unjust League, Part 5, there was a brother that was approached by the FBI while he was still in the church. So here's that video, The Fall of the Unjust League, Part 5, and let's play it and go through the false dichotomy that they offer. And we're going to point out why it's a false dichotomy. We're also going to point out what they add in and what they leave out, and just the ignorance of these two dumb cult followers.
One of the things that they kept saying over and over in this video is, stop ignoring what you see. Stop ignoring what you see in your common sense. Let me ask you, all right, let's just do this for a second. Common sense. Based off of what he said. Based off what he said, he's an officer of 100 at the time. He don't really know the inner workings of the church.
The incident happened with the FBI when they came to my job and they questioned me and they wanted me to expose the fraudulent and the buying of properties that was undocumented, illegal money laundering. They basically wanted to know what did I know that could help them. At the time I was Officer 100. I didn't know anything. And if I did know anything, I still wasn't going to say, because I was in belief that the church was doing righteous deeds.
What is more likely? Federal agents approaching you, this officer of 100 that don't know much.
So that's why he's setting it up this way, because he's adding in that he's an officer of 100 who doesn't know much, as if the feds already knew that. Obviously, they're approaching this ex-member because they're trying to get information. They don't know whether he knows something or not.
About how the leadership operates. Or federal agents approaching you, Officer 100, to be an informant against the church.
So they're setting it up this way to obviously make their beliefs seem more reasonable, but they're leaving out the possibility that maybe they didn't know what this brother knew. They were trying to get information to see what this ex-member knew about the church, because there are members in the church who operate with the apostles and Tzaddakia who don't even have rank or have a low rank. Rank doesn't even matter up in that place. You'll have a brother, for example, like Rapayala, who was operating close with Tzaddakia for many years without any rank.
It can be a mold. Which one is more likely?
Yeah, they see you in the world.
This idiot. They see you in the world. How can they differentiate who's in the world or not? That doesn't even make sense, because he's in the church. Isn't that how you discern who's in the world and who's not? According to who's in the church? This guy just has a face of an idiot anyways.
They know you
makes
more
no
likely
sense.
to give up tape because you're in the world. You wicked. Which one is more likely?
He's trying to change it up because you sound like an idiot. What the hell are you going on about right now?
They come to us. Why would they come to strong believers? They're gonna go to somebody that's wicked.
The dude is in the church, and they're coming to different members to see who knows what.
Which one is more likely? Why would they come to us? Why would they come to strong believers?
How would the FBI know who's a strong believer or not? According to what they see, everybody's rocking the garments. Everybody has different jobs in the church. What this cat is saying makes no damn sense. And he looks like he just ate an edible or something, man. You look tired as hell, dude. Get some goddamn sleep. They working you.
You go to somebody that's wicked. Not only that, this is my point.
St. Basil trying to say, shut up, nigga. You don't know what you're doing. You ain't making sense. Let's go back to my point.
You yourself said you was in Jacob's path. You were serving the people. Sorry, he wasn't doing that. So what is the need for them to come to you?
These niggas right here don't even know who else the feds came to anyways and questioned, because the leadership in the church is not going to tell these little pansies everything that goes on.
Not only that, this is my point.
He's trying to get off of this dumb topic.
You don't know a damn thing.
Well, they don't know what he knows. That's why they're coming to him. Your reasoning makes no sense. They're obviously trying to limit your options and limit your way of thinking, so their belief can seem more reasonable.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all that. Use your common sense with that.
Okay, Sherlock.
I'm trying to call him. He stopped his car. Let me talk to him for a little while.
So the brother's explaining how he actually met up with a ranking brother who is really tight with Tazadaki named Bun. And he actually told Bun that the FBI just came and spoke to him.
And the conversation went like this. I said, yo, you're not going to believe what just happened. The FBI just questioned me upstairs in the office.
If this brother really was trying to be a mole, he wouldn't have said anything to anybody in the church. So it doesn't make sense what these cats are trying to present as the truth. If they knew that this guy was a mole, they wouldn't have presented to you a what's more likely scenario. They would present you the evidence, and you would know for sure these cats don't know themselves. They came to this conclusion because of what Tazadakia told them. The only reason why Tazadakia concluded that this cat has to be a mole is because he's paranoid as hell. When you're doing so much evil, when you're doing wrong, like Tazadakia has been doing for so long, your paranoia is going to get the best of you, and you're not going to trust anybody that comes and says that the FBI came and questioned them. You're not going to trust them at all, so you don't want to even take the chance. You'd rather just put the brother out. If you wasn't doing anything wrong, what are you so paranoid about having people that were questioned by the FBI anyways? If you're doing nothing wrong, then why are you so quick to kick someone out? Because you're scared. You're scared of being caught.
Again, why would they come to him? He tried to say that they came to him, but he wasn't really trying to hear. I ain't listening to what y'all saying. I'm not going to turn against you. I'm not telling y'all nothing about the Holy God Sent Comforter. I'm not telling y'all nothing about the leadership. You don't know nothing.
I don't know why they even went this far to say that, because the dude said that he didn't know nothing. He said that even if he did know something, he wouldn't say anything. So what are these cats even saying right now?
Which one is more? But this is more likely. Hey, why don't you come and be on our side? Right. We got some benefits that we can offer you. Right. If you do A, B, C, D, and E.
They talking as if they know this for sure.
That seems more likely. Is you talking now?
You talking now. Well, if you being accused of being an agent and you yourself know that you're not an agent, and the man accusing you of this is supposed to have inside information with the creator of heaven and earth and creator of all things, obviously what you're going to think is that this man don't know nothing. You yourself know that you're not an informant. Yet you're being accused of this by somebody that's supposed to know. Yeah, you're going to talk and tell your story. This has to be let known to everybody. But here you are, you sleepy ass cult members, trying to defame everybody that has something to say, everybody that has evidence,
that's your plan, that's actually Tazadaki's plan. These members here are just useful idiots.